How do you know Allah truly loves you to a high degree? Listen carefully. He says, كُنْتُ سَمْعَهُ الَّذِي يَسْمَعُ بِهِ. I become his hearing, which he hears with. وَبَصَرَهُ الَّذِي يُبْصِرُ بِهِ. And his sight, with which he sees with. وَيَدَهُ الَّتِي يَبْطُشُ بِهَا. And his hand, which he works with and touches and does things. وَرِجْلَهُ الَّتِي يَمْشِي بِهَا. And his foot or his leg which he walks on. وَإِن سَأَلَنِي. And if he were to ask me, لَأُعْطِيَنَّ. I will give him. وَلَئِنِ اسْتَعَاذَنِي. And if he seeks my refuge, لَأُعِذَنَّ. I will protect him. What does it mean that he becomes your hearing and your sight and your hand and your foot? This is metaphorical, not literal, of course. I become his hearing, meaning suddenly you reach a level where you yourself will love listening to things that Allah loves. And you yourself will find automatically that for some reason you start to dislike listening to the old things that Allah dislikes and hates. It doesn't matter what it is. Allah dislikes it. Suddenly you love listening to the Quran. Before you didn't. Suddenly you love listening to Islamic reminders. You even go to sleep on them. It makes you calm. That's a sign that there is something happening. Suddenly you love listening to advice of that person you used to run away from when they told you, it's salat time, brother. Sister, the covering. Sister, the salat. Brother, the words that you're saying. Suddenly their words are like honey to you. You no longer take offense from them. Suddenly you like to listen to things that get you closer to Allah, that remind you of goodness. And then you hate listening to gossip. You hate listening to backbiting. You hate listening to swear words. You hate listening to abuse. You hate listening to just wasteful talk. You hate listening to, for example, filthy music and dirty pop music and things like that that tell you to do all sorts of things. Isn't that correct? Stuff that teaches really, 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 really bad morals. I don't even want to get into that area. But the point is, brothers and sisters, you find your ears starting to listen to the things that bring you closer to Allah, and they start to listen to the things that displease Allah. What about your eyes? Your eyes enjoy looking at the things that Allah loves and begin to hate looking at things or find pain. And the regret hits you a lot when you look at haram things. On the internet, on the TV, in a book. Of course, we don't live on another planet, so I know that there are haram things around us. We're not asked to be super Muslims. Sometimes you might watch something that has a lot of good in it and maybe a couple of things come past. We're not talking about the incidental haram things that your eye catches on. We're talking about deliberate, over and over again, looking. No regret, no trying to change yourself. Suddenly your eyes find it easy to look away. Your hands, you start wanting to use them in good. You start getting great good ideas, and they hate to do the wrong thing. And your legs like to go to places which Allah loves and start to dislike going to places that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala dislikes. Before you used to, now you're different. This, my brothers and sisters, is a sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you, you're at a level of a height of extreme love, or you're starting on the way, insha'Allah. In another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, if Allah loves his servant, he calls out to Jibreel, Gabriel, the angel, Jibreel alayhi salam. Oh Jibreel, I love so and so. And then Jibreel goes to the other angels and says, Allah loves so and so. So the angels start to love that person because of Allah's love. So Jibreel loves him. And the trillions, astronomical numbers of angels that fill the entire universe love that person too. And they all say, Allah loves so and so. We love him too. فَيُحِبُّهُ أَهْلُ السَّمَاءِ. All the people of the heavens, or the angels of the heavens, love him. ثُمَّ يُوضَعُ لَهُ الْقَبُولُ فِي الْأَرْضِ. And then on earth, you find that the person finds acceptance. People lean towards that person. They find a likeness to that person. Who finds a likeness to that person? Not the evil people. The people who are also righteous. They never recognized him or her before, but now suddenly, subhanallah, they catch their eye. Suddenly you find yourself, subhanallah, I don't know, I'm being steered towards different people who I used to have before. Before, all I met was this person, that, but this person who just talks about rubbish, and this person that talks about girls, and this person talks about boys, and this person talks about just money all day. This person talks about drugs. This person talks about the, I don't know what world, and this person talks about... And then suddenly, I've been meeting people who have a different language. They're talking about the hereafter. They're talking about Allah. They're talking about the real purpose of life, the real meaning that I'm with. Where did these people come out from? And these people lean towards you. And they find a likeness to you. This means, inshallah, something is good about you. And then if you are in a particular, let's say, expertise, let's say you started a type of project which is good. Let's say you're in da'wah, or you're teaching Quran, or you're teaching a skill for the benefit of Allah, to benefit the Muslims and to make them stronger. And you're doing it for the sake of Allah, and then you find that people are following you. They're coming towards you. They're learning from you. They're like you. This is also a sign of Allah's love to you. So, depending on the level, sometimes a person, wallahi, never talks about their good deeds. You might not talk anything. Nobody knows how much charity you give. Nobody knows how good you are at home. Nobody knows what you do in the secret. You've never told anyone. But somehow, Allah makes it exposed. Allah makes your good work become exposed even if you try to hide it. Why? Allah likes you to shine. Allah likes you to shine. So long as you are not the person who wanted to go and show off, Allah makes you shine. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Man tawada'a lillahi rafa'ah." Whoever humbles themselves for the sake of Allah, meaning if I do this good work, I'm doing it for the sake of Allah, Allah will raise that person.